Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. So, the video title I think is going to be Where's Mollie? Something like that. So we'll get into that in 1 minute. Everything's good, by the way. On my Canadian Studmuffin channel, I just posted, I'm doing a ranking of all of the Ween albums, and I just posted my review of The Pod. And, you know, because Ween isn't one of the more popular bands, it's not going to get the views or the comments I would usually get for like a Beatles video, for instance. But if you're any kind of a fan of Ween, please check it out and leave a comment below on the video. And I'm waiting for another box set, a big one, a big CD box set. So that will probably be posted on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. I'm not posting on this channel as much, and I'll get into that in a minute. So next up, I just got in the mail this CD. As some of you know, I interviewed John Halsey from, he was the drummer for the Ruddles, and he was in the band Paddo in the early 70s. And this is his new CD, and he signed it. I have not listened to it yet, but I've heard a couple of the songs online, and they were really good. And the interview was on my Canadian Studmuffin channel. He says, "Hi, Larry." Very nice. So thank you, John. Little booklet. But wait, there's more. I guess I can redeem this at the bar for one free drink on us to celebrate the 80th birthday of John. I just have to fly to the UK. And then he signed that. I won't only mention it on Facebook, I'll mention it on YouTube, John. So thank you. Where am I? Regarding Mollie, well, especially her, she's a private person, and I'm not as private, but still, there are things I keep private, you know, especially when it comes to our relationship. But everything is good. I'm going to be seeing Mollie next week. We are going to see Sparks for the 3rd time in a row. And we have great seats. We've always had pretty good seats, but this time it's just 4 rows back, and just on the right side where Ron Mail would be with the keyboards. What else? Yeah, just once in a while I'll get a comment. Is everything good with you and Mollie? Or where's Mollie? Or whatever. And like I said, we have private lives. And, you know, there might be some news coming up before the end of the year, but just be patient. And there's also next week, sometime next week, there's going to be some really big, exciting news. But I'm going to do the video on my other channel, Canadian Studmuffin. So, you know, just make sure you're subscribed to that channel and this one if you want to find out what it's about. But it's top secret for now, but very exciting. One other small thing, you know, I've got this new Sony camera in 4K, and I'm still messing with the settings, and I noticed I didn't really like how the background was blurred a little bit, so this time I've got it. It says clear, so everything is, so let me know what you think of that, instead of, you know, just me and then the background's a little not as clear. I kind of like the whole thing being clear. And now I'm going to ramble. So anyway, with this channel, what happened, and it's my fault, I got a strike on this channel about 1 month ago. And, you know, I've been posting a lot of YouTube shorts on both of my channels. And, you know, I always try and be careful. I'll upload something and, you know, maybe 10% of the time it'll be blocked by YouTube and say, okay, can't use that. But with the YouTube policy, a lot of the times it's accepted because it's under 1 minute. I try and keep it under 57 seconds. And I'm just sharing, it's just a way to share a lot of music, right? And I've even had people comment, oh, I need to check this band out, right? Or, you know, but, oh, that sounds great, I'm going to buy that album or whatever. And that's what I love, right? But of course, you know, you have to be really careful with copyright. And I got a strike for uploading a Bryan Adams short. I'm not a big fan of Bryan Adams, but I do love some of his songs. And I uploaded, I think it was Run to You, like a short YouTube short on it. And I got a strike. My fault. I'm guilty. I apologize, Bryan Adams. But what really sucks, it's not so much the strike. It's when that happens, and I've noticed that before, because I've had strikes before, but those weren't my fault. They weren't. But what happens is YouTube stops, you know, when I post a new video on this channel, YouTube doesn't help promote it in any way. It's almost like it's buried. That's why the views on this channel have kind of tanked in the last month. So if you're subscribed, you know, just come here every day and see. I always post my latest video on my front page of this channel. So, you know, in case you don't see, I'm still posting here. But like I said, I'm going to post a bit more on my original channel, Canadian Studmuffin, than here. But yeah, that kind of sucks. But I learned a lesson, I guess. And yeah, we're seeing Sparks again. The tour is really going well. And in fact, they were playing, I don't think, was it Boston? Just recently. And they changed venues to a larger venue. Yeah, so I loved hearing that. I think it was like from a 900 seat venue to like a 2,600 venue. So Sparks are doing well. And they've got a new song. I know some of my viewers have told me, but I already knew about it. They have this song with the band Gorillaz, and I didn't really know much about Gorillaz or even Blur until doing my Patreon song request and album request. And so I really do like Blur, Oasis, and Gorillaz. And then I find out, oh, they're doing a collaboration with Sparks. And it's called, I forget what it's called that second, something Dictator. But I love the song, and the lyrics, I believe, are by Ron Mail, and of course Russell does some vocals on the song. And it was just posted yesterday on the Gorillaz site, and it already has half a million views. So that's gonna, and you know, they have Sparks in the title, featuring Sparks. So that's gonna just spread the news more and more ever since Edgar Wright and the Sparks Brothers documentary, and they're just going like that. And it's really nice to see. And I've been a fan for 51 years, as most of you know. But that's it. That's my little rambling video. And yeah, you will see Mollie next week. We're going to do a review of the concert, of course. And then maybe another video or two. Maybe a funny one, or we'll see. So thanks, everybody, and have a great day. And if you are interested in the band Ween at all, please check out my review of the pod. Bye.